Right. Hello, everyone. Oh, I made it. Sorry, I'm a bit late. It's been crazy. Right. I'm gonna wait until I know that you can see me and hear me. I'm just checking my iPad. Oh, it's just started on my iPad. So let me know if you can see and hear me, and I will get chatting away. Who have we got? We've got Winter. Hello, Winter. How are you? Need to watch while painting team clean walls here. Oh, right. So we see where the toxic soap landed, but hope to join in properly very soon. Oh, my goodness. That sounds ominous. Toxic soap? I'm glad you're here, though. Hi, Angela. How are you? Morning, Ruth. Claire's here. Hello, Claire. Hey, Mark. How are you? Mark and Chris, I assume. How are you doing? Sarah's here. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Anna. Hi, Sonia. Lots of welcome backs. Thank you, everyone. Hello, Thomas. Hi, Clark. You got like 5 minutes grace this morning because I was a bit late coming on. Oh, thank you, Anna. You can see and hear me fine. Good, good, good. Good. Hi, Claudia. Can see and hear. Welcome back. Thank you very much. Hi, Glenda. Hello, Natalie. Oh, good. There's a bunch of people here. Yay! All right. So yeah, I apologize. I was running a bit late this morning. I've not kicked back into gear on my time zone yet, and my sleep is just all over. And I've actually been sleeping through the night, but going to bed really late, and then sleeping in really late. So this morning I just kept snoozing. But it's also like my brain isn't switched on either because even though I'm awake and walking around. I have no sense of urgency, and I keep sort of remembering I have like things to do. Oh yeah, I've got such a thing, and oh yeah, I need to hurry for that thing. So this morning it was like, oh my lord, I'm going to be late, but it's fine. It was just a few minutes. I'm glad you're all still here. Hi Sandra, how are you? Thank you for all the welcome backs. Yes, I am back. I got back on Tuesday. Helen, hey there. Don't get motion sickness while I carry you room to room cleaning. Oh, okay, I'll do my best. Whoa. Inside your laptop. You always make me laugh, Helen. Um, what was I saying? Yes. Yes, I got back Tuesday. So the time zone difference to here is 8 hours. Where I was in Washington State, they're 8 hours in front of us in the UK. So, and it's like it's always feels harder coming back, and jumping, forward 8 hours to go in there and going back in time, so to speak. And I can't sleep on planes. I just can't do it. I try. I do try, and I was shattered on the plane home. I just can't sleep on planes. So, by the time when I got home, we left Monday and arrived back here like Tuesday morning local time. And well, back in London, and then we flew up from London. And so yeah, so I didn't get home until like early afternoon, and I went straight to bed. I was just so tired. And then I've just been kind of trying to get back used to it again ever since. Jet lag is the pits. You have our sympathy. I know, but I bet it was really bad for you coming home from Europe. What? How long did it take you to get over that, Mark and Chris? That's crazy. Beautiful puzzle, it certainly is. And this was my favorite of the four. So I'm glad this won, but it was a hard choice. They're all so beautiful. So it's a good job really that I didn't have to pick the puzzle. I just let you guys all decide. It's quite close. It was close between this one and the Around the World in 80 Days. That one got quite high votes, but the other two were a bit lower. So yeah, thank you for choosing this one. It is beautiful. And I will talk about this puzzle in a minute, but before I do, I wanted to show you the puzzles I brought back from America, because I did bring some back. So, in case you don't know, I went for a week to Washington State. I went to Seattle. And I visited a Barnes and Noble while I was there, and I brought back some puzzles with me. So would you like to see? Would you like to see my puzzles? It also gives me an excuse to just chat, catch up, and drink my coffee, which is my second of the day. But normally I allow myself two. I kind of feel like I need it at this point. Took about a week as the time difference was 10 hours. Oh gosh, yeah. Last year when I went to California, that was 8 hours difference as well, and it took about a week. I'm finding it's kicking in a bit better this time, but what I'm trying to do is stay awake through the day, even though I'm feeling tired. But yesterday, I fell asleep on the couch just without even meaning to, and woke up like 3 hours later. So that's why I think I probably could have got an earlier night last night if I hadn't have napped. But I just have to I just have to just figure it out. It's only been a couple of days, so I'll get there eventually. But we're spoilt for choice these days, certainly are. There's just so many nice puzzles, aren't there? All right, so I'll show you my puzzles. I'm just going to move this over for a second. We'll come back to you, I promise, puzzle. And I'll show you these. So this I've only got three. I couldn't bring back many because I didn't take a huge suitcase. I took kind of medium-sized suitcases for the three of us. And I did have to share them out among the suitcases. So the kids were dragging my puzzles around on the way back. But never mind. This is just being children of a puzzler. That's just what they have to deal with. So this is one of the ones I got, and I actually was on the lookout for this. I knew that they had it in Barnes and Noble over there, and it doesn't seem to be as available here in the UK. I think in Europe, but if here in the UK, it's just not as easy to get hold of. So I found it in the Barnes and Noble, and this is it. So it's called Disney and Pixar Color Palette. And it really is basically what it says on the tin. So you've literally got coloured squares, like a colour palette, in a rainbow, and in each square is a Disney or Pixar character. So I again, like with the Inside Out 2 puzzle, I'd heard a lot of people getting personal bests on this puzzle. And it just looks fun. I mean, I enjoy a Disney puzzle, as you know, but it looks fun. And it's nice getting puzzles that aren't as easy to get hold of here. It's nice being able to kind of get hold of them. So yeah, I picked this one up. 500-piece Ravensburger, Disney and Pixar color palette. Now, an interesting thing about it got a little bit squished in the case. The box was actually fine, but it got kind of squashed. The problem with these boxes is they're quite deep. So these are like the same size as like the square Dulk puzzle boxes, the Antonio Dulk ones. Um, but I understand them being in square boxes because they're actually square puzzles. But from what I can see here, this is not a square puzzle. This is a rectangular puzzle. For some reason, it's in one of these chunky square boxes, and I'm not really quite sure what the thinking is behind that. Once one of my members had a theory, and I forget who it was. Apologise if it was you. Had a theory that it was just something. Oh, there's a fly. Oh, what annoying fly. It's been really warm weather here. Apparently we've had heat waves while I've been away. And unfortunately, it brings the flies. It's very annoying. Um, so yeah, one of my members had a theory that it was possibly like a Barnes and Noble thing. But I saw a few puzzles, 500-piece puzzles, normal size pieces. These aren't large format pieces, just in these big square chunky boxes. So if anybody knows why some are in these shape boxes, then do let me know because I can't quite figure it out. It's not because they're square. So yeah, so this got a little bit squished. Um, oh no, I missed the beginning. Oh, it's okay, Ohana. Hi, how are you? You only missed a bit. I was late. I was like 5 or 6 minutes late coming on. So you're good. You're good. I'm just showing my the puzzles I brought back from America. A little bit of a puzzle haul come puzzling session today. Sandra got a delivery today. Two Schmidt Lord of the Rings puzzles. Oh, yay! The Argonauts and a Hobbit one. Oh, perfect. The Argonauts. Oh, that's those big statues, isn't it? The ones going like that. That's very cool. Um, So they're like are they like traditional Lord of the Rings illustrations, or are they like from the movie? Is it like from the Hobbit movie? Using your own kids as puzzle mules is absolutely fine. Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, it's kind of a done thing, isn't it? Absolutely don't have a problem with mules on. Uh, if they're under 15, I don't think they can be legally accountable for puzzles. And they both are under 15. They don't look it. They both look as though they are 15, but they definitely are under 15. So yeah, so that's the first one. And uh, then I got this one, another Ravensburger. I do like my Ravensburgers, have you noticed? This one is a circle of colours, and it's mushrooms. Now, it's a little while. I don't think it's brand new, but it's again one that doesn't seem to be quite as available over here. Um, as you know, in some other places. So when I saw it, I picked it up straight away because I really like Circle of Colours puzzles. I've got a nice wee collection of them now, and I just enjoy doing them, whether I'm speedrunning them or just doing them, for pleasure. And they just look so pretty. They're so bright. You've got these bright neon colours against the dark background, and yeah, it's just gorgeous. And the artist for this one is this lady here, Alyssa Diasis. So I also got that one. And then the third puzzle I got, slightly bigger one. Hang on, who's joined? Um, okay, they are taking a break, it seems, so I can try to puzzle a bit. No, your trip was great. I miss listening to the start. Oh, it was brill. It was brill. I haven't really talked about the actual trip itself yet. I've been talking about the puzzles. Um, and I was talking about, my jet lag. I've got to have a wee moan as a British person. We like moaning about stuff. um, I'm glad you can rest though and do your puzzling. What are you working on today? That one is hard but stunning. What, the circle of colours, Denise? Hello, by the way. Love the colours in this one. Yeah, it's so beautiful, isn't it? It took a year from its European release to show up in the States. It was one I paid full price for because mushrooms are awesome. Oh, really? Oh, that's funny how they it's funny how they're sort of prevalent in some places but not in others. But I don't see it often here either. As you push, yes, I can imagine. Oh gosh, yeah. Yeah, it's I'm a bit if I start talking gobbledygook or not making much sense, I'm just gonna blame the jet lag for everything. But do tell me if I'm not making much sense. So the last puzzle I got was an actual American brand, and it's an art and fable. And it's 1,000 pieces this time. Now I've done one art and fable on my channel, and it was quite a long time ago. It was when I lived in my old place, and it was 500 piece by Mandy Brudan, and I loved it. It was a really really nice puzzle. I think it was portrait as well. Actually, this is a portrait one, but 1,000 pieces, and it's by Nathan Miller, and it's called Legend of the Jaguar Shaman. And how gorgeous is it? Look at that jaguar. And it's got parrots as well. I love parrots. You've got a snake, there's a little frog, there's a lizard. It's just beautiful. I do like Art and Fable puzzles. It's got the velvet touch. It's the actual boxes feel kind of velvety as well, although I've not taken the cellophane off this yet. Um, but I can't wait. I can't wait to do this because it's been a long time since I've done an Art and Fable and I really enjoyed it. And when I saw that, they were just there on the shelf, and you don't see them in shops over here. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna get that. Really like this image as well. There were some there were a lot of what am I trying to say? Puzzle brands that were there that I hadn't tried, but just there were just some. I only had a couple of images that I could choose from, and they didn't always speak to me. So there were so many I would have loved to have tried brands wise, but I couldn't bring too many back. Even using my kids as puzzle mules, I couldn't. Just didn't have the space. Um, they're not photos, but definitely inspired by the movies. Licensed to New Line Cinemas. Oh, right. Okay, I've got you. I've got you. Oh, they sound nice. They sound nice. Do you know, I've been thinking I'd quite like to try a large piece count Schmidt. It's one of the few brands that do large piece counts that I haven't tried yet. I wouldn't mind trying a large piece count Schmidt, but it'd have to be the right one. Has to be the right one. I don't think I could do a Kincaid. I think that would annoy me. I love the images, they're stunning, but I don't know. I think I would get frustrated trying to build a Kincaid. Anyway, if anybody's got any suggestions on that, do throw them my way. The 3K Monet. Just need to watch for the painters, so not the most stressless time, but hopefully they finish up today. The wash they use are toxic. Laminate eats grass all the. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see. I see. Well, that tiger is pretty. Yeah, the jaguar shaman. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful puzzle. So I don't like. I mean, I have done a video on Art Fable. I could do another video, or I could maybe live stream this one. What do you think? Do you think this would make a good live stream puzzle? Um, oh yeah, I can't wait to do this. I really can't. It just looks beautiful. So that was the last one. That's the last one I brought home with me. And there were so many more I wanted to. They had some paper blanks out that I wanted to try, but again, there were only two images, and I wasn't that bothered by them. There was a magnolia that they had, and I've always wanted to try magnolia, and that image was quite cool. I quite liked it, but again, just didn't draw me enough. But I'm having a bit of regret on that one. I wish I'd have brought that back. It's a image with like cats playing instruments. It's like a jazz band. So there's like a cat on the piano and a cat playing a saxophone, and it's quite a cool image. And the more I look at it now, like if I look at pictures of it online, the more I look at it now, the more I like it. I wish I'd have brought that back with me now. Um, but I looked for Blue Kazoo and I couldn't find any. They didn't have any in the shops there. I know that the Barnes and Noble do stock some Blue Kazoos, but couldn't find any. So yeah, so this is what I got anyway, and I'm very pleased. I'm very pleased with my puzzle acquisitions from the States. My anxiety is running rampant today, but I have to say it's soothing to hear your voice and see the chat, and this routine is as normal. Oh, good. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad you're finding it soothing. Oh, I'm sorry. I will just be reaching for my coffee every now and again. I've missed the live streams as well. I have to say it was really weird not doing them. And it was sweet, because one or two people in the Discord server were like, "Oh, I really missed the live stream today." So, thank you for that. I'm touched that you all missed it and everything. And yeah, so I knew I couldn't. I knew I was going to be shattered today, but I knew I had to do a live today. So, and I'm so glad to be back live streaming again. You were missed last week. Oh, thank you, Clark. Oh, bless you. I know, I know. I missed you all too. I missed you all too. But I will say this: I thought of you all. Let me just have a swig of coffee. Mm. You know how we have food conversations, right? On a Thursday live stream, in particular. Sometimes they happen on a Saturday live stream too, but in particular on a Thursday. And I thought of you all because I actually took a bottle of HP brown sauce to the States with me. Last year when I went, I realised, that it wasn't a thing over there. And we Brits love brown sauce with our breakfasts, like with our cooked breakfast. And all I could get was ketchup. I was like, no. It was one of those moments. So this year I was like, right, I'm taking brown sauce with me. And I took a bottle and every morning I took it and I took breakfast out it with my sausages and my bacon. I don't know. I don't know what they all thought of me, but yeah, my kids had it too. Like they were like, "Can I have some, mum?" Yep, yep, go for it. Ah. And it made me think of you all because I was just like, "Oh, I need to tell my live stream gang. I took brown sauce with me to America. It's such a highlight every week. Oh, good, good. Thank you. I'm glad you're finding it soothing. Fascinating with the new rating of fans. I made it to number one. I might be competitive. Yeah, it's a new feature that YouTube have introduced. It's called the live chat leaderboard or something. Me too, Clark. No, more. Yeah, it's like the live chat leaderboard or something. And it's like something that YouTube have just very recently introduced. So you get like depends on how you interact, I guess. If you chat a lot and if you um I don't know, give super thanks and that kind of thing. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what boosts you up the board. But yeah, in the top, if you click the top right corner, it says top fans. And it's like a little leaderboard thing. So yeah, if you if you have a competitive streak, this'll be for you. What is that really? Noticed it looks a bit different. Yeah, yeah, it's just like a that's what they call it, like a leaderboard. It's turned into a big game. I don't know. I don't really know what the thinking is. I guess it's to try and get people engaged. But you know what? Like everyone in my live chat's engaged, so for me, you'd all be number one. But yeah, I'm not sure how it works out, what kind of algorithms they're using, but I think it's about money support. Yeah, it could be. But I think it's just also about just engaging and chatting as well. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, that's what that is. I know it looks different on my screen too, because I can see loads of little crowns with numbers next to them. But yeah, it's very recent. I've been getting like notifications from YouTube about it and things like that. But I don't think it's anything I do anything with in particular. It just the YouTube just kind of works it all out itself. But yeah, you're all at the top of my leaderboard to me. Thank you, Ruth. Thank you so much. Uh, Apparently I only have 50 experience points. Is that because you're carrying me into different rooms? Maybe that lowers your experience points. I don't no idea, Helen. It's kind of funny, really. All right, let's talk about the puzzle that we're doing today. And once I've started, I will I will talk a little bit about my holiday. If you'll need to just forgive me. I will lose my train of thought. Like my brain is really not on the ball yet. It's not awake yet. So, oh, thanks again, Ruth. Let's put you at number one. Okay, so maybe it is monetary support, but I think it is more than just. I think there's more than just that. Um, Vicky, do you get Worcester sauce in the USA? Used to love that on bacon. Chris can't stand it, huh? We definitely get it in the UK. We've got Worcester sauce. Um, because I love it too. I like it on like cheese on toast. And I used to when I was a kid, I used to have it in like soup. If I ever had soup for lunch, I used to put Worcester sauce in it. Um, sure think you have it in the UK, don't you? In the US, sorry. Um, Clark, you're from the US. Ruth, you're from the US. Let us know. Do you have Worcester sauce over there? But we definitely have it in the UK. Ha! Yes, Ruth, you're in number one spot. Ah, oh, it's hilarious. Right. So, the puzzle. So, what we've got here is, and I'm going to take these stickers off while I talk to you about it. I got four puzzles from Ravensburger UK. They gifted them to me, and they were all 750-piece square puzzles from the Art and Soul collection. So it's a collection that they've got, and it's pretty new. And I think all these are from 2024. I think. Uh, where does it say? Yes, 2024. And they focus quite heavily on the artist. So there's like a poster inside. I did open one of them when I showed these in a members puzzle hall, and I opened one of them up, and they have nice big posters in, and on the back of the posters there is a good like write up about the artist and about the artwork. So this is the one that won the poll, and it's called Amazing Nature, and um it is by now then the artist is Petra Braun. And it's written like on the side, right underneath the title of the puzzle as well. So, as I say, very big focus on the art, and the collection is called Art and Soul. So, if I take this lid off, hopefully I've got all four stickers off. Yes, I did. Um, I will open up the poster. So we've got paper bag, another new thing, not a plastic bag. So that's good. Oh, this has got a little bit bent, the poster. Um, so we've got a big square poster and it shows the full image. And it's so bright and lovely. Look at that. How nice is that? And it really is amazing nature. There is all sorts in here. We've got what looks like a jaguar. We've got maybe a flamingo, a wading bird there. There's butterfly. There's parrot. We've got flowers and leaves and trees. There's a person here peeking out from the bushes and picking the fruit. There's snakes and a waterfall, and it's just gorgeous. Look at the colours in that. It's really nice. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. In fact, I'm looking forward to doing all four of them. I think I'm just gonna have to do some of them just for pleasure and just enjoy them because they're so lovely. Right, what's everybody saying? Number one. Morning G on sauce again. Yes, yes. Well, I started that. I take the fall for that. I was talking about brown sauce and having taken it to the States with me. And then Mark asked about Worcester sauce. Ruth out here trying to take on Superman. Maybe Ruth, an undercover superhero too. You have it in New Zealand. Sorry, not New Zealand, Australia. Yeah, yes, but don't use it. Yeah, I thought you had it in the States, but Um, I never saw any when I was there, but I thought you did. And we definitely have it in the UK. Thanks, Ruth. This is actually on my radar a little bit. That and another 750. Glad to see it built now. What's the other 750 you've got on your radar, Winter? I can't remember the names. I've got Around the World in 80 Days. There's another one with butterflies on, and there's another one with birds. Um, and they're all gorgeous. Thank you, Clark. Thank you so much. Hi, Glenda. Yes, we can get it here and HP too, thank the gods. Yay! Just spreading the love of brown sauce. Had a quick look. Only Amazon Oz though. The only Schmidt 6000 I could find are the Thomas Kincaid Disney ones, a couple of 3000 and several 2000. One has a castle with dragons flying around. Ooh, that sounds nice. Doesn't have to be a 6000. It'd be cool to do a large piece count, Schmidt, though. Ooh, crafty move, Clark. You're dealing with Superman now. What can you expect? I'm not competitive at all. And yet, that number one has just appeared next to your name again. It's like a bidding war. Uh, we can tell, lol. Not at all. This is so funny. What's this here sauce I use in my bolognese? What sauce do you use in your bolognese? Worcester sauce? Is that what you mean? Who will win this mint condition YouTuber? I'll do some, I'll do some poses. I built this one a few months ago. It's beautiful. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to start it. This that we've got this paper bag as well. I hope you don't mind me taking the time to just look at this. I mean, I don't imagine it's going to take weeks and weeks because it's a smaller puzzle. But I just wanted to look at all this info about the artist on here. That's very cool. And some of it's in other languages, so it's not all going to be relevant. Yeah, there's kind of like just like one paragraph per quarter. And the rest is in other languages. But you've even got like little samples and the artist actually doing it here, which is really quite nice. Um, Today I'm building coloured soap bubbles from Schmidt. It's harder than I thought it would be. Oh, is that? It sounds a bit like a gradient. Is it a gradient? Sounds nice though. Sounds very nice. Hmm. Okay, so about the artist. Born in 1983, Petra Braun is a graphic designer who studied art in Linz. Today she lives as a freelance illustrator in Upper Austria among nature, which inspires her creative work. And then here it says thoughts of the illustrator. And this is a quote. Living with nature is very important to me. The illustration shows how everything is connected and that every element plays a role in the big picture. Water, landscapes, plants, animals, and humans too. Yeah, I picked up on that. The fact that there's also a human in here. And the whole connectedness thing, that really comes across. Because the humans actually, it's in the bushes, and picking the fruit. So I kind of picked up on that. So that's really interesting. Behind the scenes, the work in progress. First, I created the face at the bottom of the picture. Next came the plants, which I drew leaf by leaf. I contrast the green tones with bright colours that are typical of my work. And then here it says the story behind. Bridge arches open the view into another landscape or welcome us from day to night. Rivers give life, and we become part of nature. We're surrounded by it instead of dominating it. So, that is what it has to say about the artwork and about the artist. Petra Braun, amazing nature. And yeah, I just think that's brilliant. I just think that's absolutely brilliant. So I'll keep that handy because I think that's going to be quite useful. The image on the box isn't the full one it wraps around. So that's going to be handy to have that. I'm going to just move my puzzles out the way that I just was showing you. Because and clear a space for this lovely poster that I'm going to put over here. And here's the bag of pieces. And let's get them opened up, shall we? I've no idea how I'm building this. I mean, maybe I could flip them. Maybe I could sort them. I don't know. Let's see. Let's just do it and see. Um, oh, thank you, Winter. Welcome home. Thank you so much. You're being very so generous. Bless you all. Thank you. Look at the blue. You see that? The dust hasn't changed anyway. Shape of the box has changed, the bag's changed, but the dust has not changed. It's everywhere. Whew. There we go. Let's have a bit of a rummage. Bit of puzzle ASMR here. I'm glad they're giving the artist their proper credit rather than having to search the box for their name. Oh yeah, yeah, it's very focused on the artist, these ones. Your move, Clark. Yes, that's what we called Worcester sauce as kids. Yeah. um, Google says brown sauce is like A1. Yeah, I've heard that comparison made before. Is it like a steak sauce, A1? I never tried A1, so I don't know if they taste the same, but I was so glad I took it with me. The greens do look nice and varied, perhaps a little more sortable. Yeah. Morning, Brian. Now I have to worry about currency conversions, lol. Thank you, Sybil. Glad you and the family had fun. Yeah, we did. Slick move, Sybil. I just want to thank you all for embracing the leader. I mean, Mark and Chris were number three just from talking. So I appreciate all of it. What's Ravensburger without the dust? I know it wouldn't be a Ravensburger, would it, without that? Yeah, it's a steak sauce. Yeah, I've heard it talked about before. I think it must be similar, but I've not actually tried it, so I don't know. Drop to number three. Thomas, it's really called Worcester sauce. Only Liam Perrins can call it that. Yeah, I mean, it says Worcestershire, like the county, but I've always pronounced it Worcester. Um, that's the right way to pronounce it, isn't it? So what do you mean, Thomas? Only Liam Perrins can call it Worcestershire sauce, or only Liam Perrins can call it Worcester sauce. We used to have Liam Perrins when I was a kid. I don't think I've got any Worcester sauce in the cupboard right now. No competition here. I have a good neck lamp for my jigsaw puzzle. Neck lamp. What does that mean? Does it sit around your neck, or does it like help your neck so you don't have to lean? How do you mean? If you can't decide which of these to do next, as they are in paper bags, you could take them out the boxes, muddle them up, and it will be a mystery pick. Yeah, that's a good point actually. Yeah. Yeah, because you can't see the pieces. So just like a blind choice kind of a thing. Apparently, Worcester sauce's ingredients are a tightly held secret. Ooh. Well, that makes it fun, I guess. I can tell you what's in it. But yeah. Right, so let's see what we can see. I think I'm just gonna. What do I do? What do I do here? Maybe I'll just sort. I'll move them over there, and I'll go through each one, and I'll just sort. We've got two together there. I'll take that as a bonus. So the holiday. Let me tell you a bit about it. Um, I may have to stop and concentrate sometimes. Right. The sky is pink, so I'll pick out pink pieces. Like I might do a little bit of picking out and a little bit of one at a time kind of sorting. I'll just flip between the two. Mm. So yeah, my holiday. So I went to Seattle, and it was so all told, it takes about 10 or 11 hours to get there. So on the way there, we flew to Dublin in Ireland, and that took about an hour and a half, and then we flew from there to straight through to Seattle, and that was about 9 hours, 9 and a bit hours. And then on the way back, it was similar idea. We had like a long haul and then a shorter one because we flew back through London Heathrow. So yeah, very, very long plane journey. A lot of sitting. In fact, it was funny because as we were we were about 8 hours into the flight, and then my watch, which is an Apple Watch, told me it was time to stand. I was like, I could not agree more. What? Except I can't really stand up on a plane. Well, you can, but not for long. So yeah, that made me laugh. But it made me laugh that it told me like 8 hours into the flight after I'd been sitting for all that time already. Like, time to get up now. You've been sitting too long. Um, and as usual, I couldn't sleep on the plane. But my kids did. They're actually they took their first plane ride last year when we went to California. So like it was a bit of a baptism by fire. Their very first plane experience was like an 8 hour flight or something. And then again this year, back on the plane for another long haul flight. They did so well, and they do. They can sleep. Because they give you a little pillow, and literally what the kids do is they put the pillow on the tray table and just head on the pillow, gone. And I don't know how they manage it, but they do. So that was good for them. Um, and they did brill. But yeah, I was awake. I was awake for the whole thing. And yeah, and we did. I mean, what did we do? What did we do? It was lovely weather. There was a couple of days of rain, but not much. It was still warm as well. Um, and we went we saw the gum wall. Oh, I don't know if anybody's ever heard of that. There is it's like a little alleyway in Seattle next to the Pike Place Market. and everyone sticks gum to the wall, and that's it. It's a wall of gum, and it's like, I mean, it's kind of a tourist attraction. There were loads of people down there just like having pictures taken in front of it, but it's also like really quite disgusting at the same time. S- and I'd heard of this. I'd heard of the gum wall, but the kids had no clue about it, and they were like, "What is that?" I was like, "It's gum." And they're like, "Why? Why would you do that?" I was like, I really don't know. I don't know how it got started." Um, the lamp is bendable, so I can do my jigsaw puzzle. I never get a glare at all. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, no, they're good when you get the flexible necks. Goes to a great YouTuber. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Well, that's quite the plain baptism. Yeah, I know. I really threw them in there at the deep end. Bless them. And they loved that both the times we've been. They've loved it. They've loved the trips, but they always say to me like, "I can't wait to go, but I really can't be bothered with the plane ride." And I totally get them, but they do so well with it, and it helps that they manage to actually just sleep through most of it. Lurking from work. Hello, SS. How you doing? Usually puzzle during the afternoon hours. Yeah, well, I would imagine your light's good. Your natural light is pretty good at those times. So that seems sensible. Um, wait, Gunwall. Oh dear. Yeah. Wrigley's Avenue. Yeah, yeah, it was the weirdest thing. That would be my nightmare. Wall of gum. No, you can smell it. That's the weird thing. Hey, Steph, by the way. Yeah, you walk down there and you can smell it. Like it smells like sugar. It just smells like sugar. It smells really sweet. And I guess because like people just chew it a bit and then stick it on, it's not like it's like quite fresh gum, so you can just still smell it. It's the weirdest thing. Um, but yeah, that was interesting. That was interesting. And we went through the Pike Place Market, but we didn't really see the fish throwing. There was like once, I think, a guy threw a fish at another guy. This is the world, they call it the world famous Pike Place uh market. And it's just a market. Like it's not there's nothing kind of that different about it, but they like there's like fish because it's next to the sea, Seattle is. Um it's fish market, and so they like throw the fish at each other, but it was so busy that I don't think they could do very much of that. It was a really busy day. I guess a busy time, I guess it's quite a touristy place. Um and what else did we do? So we also saw the very first Starbucks. Um oh, the wall smells awful. Have you smelt it, Steph? Have you been there? They are young. You could do with anything then, I feel. I don't know if my air conditioner on my window will let me do my puzzle. Oh dear, is it blowing them away? Ugh, plane rides. I've such a fear of flying. Glad I got all my travelling done before the phobia set in. Oh, really? Is that something that's developed over time? Brian blowing your puzzle pieces away. Yeah, no, that's what I was wondering. So you saw the fish throwing at Pike's Market. Yeah, so there was just so many people. It was chock a block, and we were like waiting for them to start throwing the fish. Because I told Freya I was going to push her in the way of a flying fish. I was like, Frey, stand there. You'll get hit by a fish. Um, no, so we went and we sort of hung around a bit, and there was like one moment where the guy just sort of like went, "Whoa," and like just kind of like hooked this fish at another guy, and that was it. And that was it. Like it happened once. Um, but it was, I don't know. I think there was so many people there like buying fish. I guess they were just really busy. Just had a lot of customers. Um, so we didn't see much by way of the fish throwing, but we did go through the market. We did, and we saw the gun wall, um, which was just really kind of disgustingly fascinating. Um, right, I'm ending up doing a bit of a phased sort here. I'm only pulling out like sky and edges here, but that's okay. These two were. Why have I got those two out? Oh, these two are those steps. So I obviously started to sort them and then just kind of lost track. It's because I'm talking as well as there's an orange here, which is the side of the step. So what I might do is get the oranges out because I'm talking as well as puzzling, and I'm not quite got to the point of being able to multitask yet. Um, just not awake enough. And yeah, so and then the other highlight was the Space Needle. Um, we went up the Space Needle, and it was like it was really good, really good. It was busy. And you had to line up. So we were lucky because what we didn't realize was that you go and you to pay, and they say, we've got a slot this time. And I didn't realize that. I thought you could just pay and go in. But they happened to have a slot free just at that time, at that very time. So it was like, oh yeah, cool, that's real. So we went straight up, and there's like a lift that takes you up, and it goes really fast. The lift, because Jasper said his ears popped when the lift went up. The elevator, I should say. Sorry, we call it a lift here sometimes. We also call them elevators, but sometimes we call them lifts. And it goes up really fast, and there's like a person that works at the Space Needle that tells you about some of the things you can see as you're going up, because it's got like a glass side on the elevator, and then you're at the top, and it's an observation deck that goes all the way round, and there's like glass walls so you can see all the landscape and everything. And they've got like glass benches, or I don't know what it is, like acrylic or something, just clear material benches. But if this is like the side of the Space Needle where the glass is that you can see through, the benches are like a gradient like that. They're like, so when you sit on it, it feels like you're leaning back into the void. It's quite hair raising. Um, and we photobombed a few people because there's loads of people taking pictures, and if you want to walk round, you end up invariably jumping in front of people's photos. So that was that was quite funny. Um, but yeah, we went all the way around, and and in that part of Washington, there are volcanoes. Um, there's a big volcano called Mount Rainier, and you can see it on the landscape. It was so awesome. It's just huge. Um, and you can see the volcanoes, you can see all the buildings, you could see, just all of Seattle. Um, and then there's a bit. We never went into the restaurant because it was too expensive. But you could go like onto the revolving floor. There's a revolving glass floor, and you stand on it and look down, and it's just a however many foot drop underneath you. And it's fine. I mean, it's sturdy as anything. Obviously, it's fine when you don't look down, but when you look down, your legs go jelly. I was like, oh, do you know what? I'm okay if I don't look down. So yeah, it was brilliant. It was brilliant. And then the lift that takes you back down is again, it's got like a glass side, and it goes down quite fast. And I got some things from the gift shop. They had quite a big gift shop at the bottom. And they had puzzles too. But I didn't get any puzzle. There's a bit of the face, the wee person in the bushes. Mm. Um, did you see the flowers in the market? Were the flowers pretty? I don't remember seeing. I don't remember seeing any flowers. It was so jam packed though. It was actually quite hard to see much. Um, So it was, and it was a really warm day. So it was kind of one of those. It was a place that we walked through, and it was cool, but we didn't sort of hang around for very long because it was just a little bit stifling. I found it at a local flea market in Lisbon, Maine. Nice. Well, I'm glad it works for you, Brian. Hi, Gustin. How are you? So I guess it's just noon there. What, here in the UK? 12:30. 12:30. Apparently, the fear of height slash flying can set in later in adulthood, something to do with your body losing its ability to balance itself. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. It's 7:24 in my area. 7:24 a.m. Yeah, it's early, isn't it, for you guys? Fellow East Coaster. I might have possibly made a bad decision and changed my mind on waiting with bag four of Star Wars. A bad decision because you're in the middle of moving, right? No, but it's not the kind of puzzle you can say no to, is it? Claire, sorry I can't stay awake tonight. I'm off to bed. I'll have to catch this afterwards. Thanks, Vicky. Good night. Or hit like. Oh, bless you. Thank you, Claire. Good night. Thanks for joining for a wee bit. I'm glad you did. Good to chat again. And yes, thank you. Hit like. That'd be brilliant if you could give it a like. Vicky's microphone capturing the little click sounds of the puzzle pieces is my personal ASMR heaven. Oh, is he catching those? Sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. I've noticed that with this mic. It's quite good at homing in on, just my voice, but I'm glad it's hearing the clicks. There is a certain amount of ASMR in that, isn't there? Right. So what I'll do is I think I'm just kind of going with the flow on this. I think I'll just go with the piles I've been picking out and then like build the edge and then do another sort through when I've perhaps put together a few of these sections. So it's kind of turned into a bit of a phased sort, really. Um. So yeah. So what was I saying? So yeah, in the gift shop, I brought a magnet and I bought I bought a Christmas tree ornament. I know it's not Christmas. But see, last year when we went to California, we bought a Christmas tree ornament from Disneyland, and we put it on the tree at Christmas. And so when I saw them, I said to the kids, I was like, "Shall we make this a tradition? Shall we get a Christmas tree ornament to at each place we go to?" So I bought it's a little space needle, and it hangs on the tree. So I got one of those, and they had puzzles, and they were obviously all like Seattle themed puzzles, a lot of puzzles of the Seattle skyline and stuff, or collages, and they were um, all Eurographic puzzles. So I never went for any of those. I bought a T-shirt. I wanted a souvenir, but I didn't go for a puzzle. I went for a T-shirt and a magnet and things. So that was cool. And then and then I met my friend Matt while I was over there, and it was really nice. So I knew that Matt was over in that part of the world, but I didn't realize he was as close as he was. And he got in touch, and he's like, "Come over, and I'll show you around." Because he lives in a small town across the water. So we sort of had a slight change of plans, and we went over, and we stayed for a night in a couple of nights in near where Matt stays. And he showed us around, and he like sorted out the ferry for us because you get a ferry. So we went on a wee boat ride. Didn't see any whales. You can see orcas, apparently, in that little bit of the water. But we didn't see any. But it was a lovely, lovely ferry ride across. And yeah, so I met Matt, and that was brilliant. And obviously, I went to Barnes and Noble as well, and I've got some puzzles that you've seen already. And yeah, it was just great. It was a great holiday. And honestly, I wasn't ready to come home yet. I went because last year when we went away, it was for 2 weeks. Um, it was just for one this time, which is fine. I mean, we got loads done, but it was yeah. I do miss home, but at the same time, when it's such a long flight, you kind of want to extend it a bit, and then so yeah, I could have stayed a few more days, but it was great. Had a great time. So now I've just got to try and get my sleep sorted out and get back into things. It's good puzzling again. I did do a little bit of puzzling when I was there. I took my little happily mini puzzles and I took six of them. I bought six from the website before I left, and I think I built three of them, four of them, three or four, three I think while I was there. And then I gave one to Matt and I gave one to Matt's wee daughter who I also met, and so I only brought four back with me, and I built the ones I hadn't built yet yesterday. I sat because I've been so tired. I've not really been knowing what to do with myself. I've just been kind of just doing a few household jobs and just trying to just slowly get back into things because I do. Thankfully, I've got a few days I can rest. I can rest because I'm not doing my because it's the summer holidays, so I'm not doing my crossing patroller job at the moment. So I've had some days I can rest, and I don't start dancing up again until next week. And yeah, and I sat and I did my the rest of my happilies on the wee table yesterday. So I'll get some pictures up of those in the Discord server. They're such cool little puzzles, and they're really great quality. They're small pieces, but they're nice and thick. Got lovely finish to them. And so I did do a little bit of puzzling. Right, I'm almost done flipping these. I will stop shortly and have a look at the chat. I'm just gonna just finish flipping these last few. Yeah. Right, I know there's some orange ones I've missed, and some of the oranges aren't the same thing. So what you've got is most of the oranges I'm assuming are the side of these steps, but there are some darker oranges. There we go. That's my dust drawing. Just Vicky makes and builds. Oh no, it disconnected. Are we back? We'll take comfort that Mum will always be older, Brian. Oh, I've missed some chat. I've missed some chat. Right, so apologies, I've missed some of what's been said. The other three segments took a week and a half each, but somehow I'm still worried it won't finish in double that time. I won't finish it in double that time. All right. Think you will. Eurographics is a bit of a gamble. Oh, yeah, I've heard that about Eurographics. So cool you and Matt hooked up. That's brill. Yeah. It was brill. It was so nice. No hiking in the mountains around Seattle. This is what I did last time that I was in the Seattle area. No, didn't do any hiking, but it was well, we did a little bit of walking because when we went across to see Matthew, he took us to a couple of nice spots, but no, I wouldn't really say it was like hiking. We didn't go on any particularly long walks. But you could see there's Mount Rainier and Mount Baker. Those are the two that I saw. But you could see, I think is it called the Cascades? That mountain range? You could see them from all, wherever you were. Like there was an amazing view of those volcanoes. They look so awesome. And apparently there was some seismic activity underneath Rainier while we were there. But apparently that happens a lot. It's like no big deal. Um, because they're active volcanoes, but they're kind of just not doing anything. And Mount St. Helens is like nearby, or we drive away, but we never. And on clear days, you can apparently see Mount St. Helens, but we never saw Mount St. Helens. Hate coming home from holiday if it's a short one. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I usually do like getting home, and I was glad to be home. But yeah, I could have stayed a few more days. It was really good. My default souvenir is a pendant for hanging on a necklace, easy to transport. Christmas deck also fits in the easy to transport category. Oh yeah, my little magnet and my little Christmas decoration, they just sat embedded between my clothes in the case. So my magnet's now on the fridge and my Christmas decoration's ready to go on the tree come Christmas. Some badly designed ones, only one piece shape and horizontal and vertical were the same shape and size. Yeah, yeah, I've heard that. There are some Eurographics where it's just all standard shapes. Is that right? Hmm. I have done a Eurographics, but it was a 550 piece puzzle and it was random cut. So that was a bit different. Need another vacation to recover from your vacation, lol. I know, this is it. We were so busy, we were just doing things all the time. But that is how it is, isn't it? But the nice thing about a vacation is you just getting away from the homestead and just doing something different. It's nice not having to cook, you know. Breakfast was just made for me every morning, which was lovely. Um, so it was great. It was awful and incredibly frustrating. Packed up and back in the box it went. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I would try Eurographics, but and as I say, I've done that small one. I mean, they do some large piece counts, which makes me like, I don't know. Don't like that that there are brands that do large piece counts that I haven't tried yet. But yeah, I don't know what the piece variety is like in those. Is that gonna? No. Um, someone will have to tell me if there's anybody here that's done a large piece count Eurographics. Isn't it Eurographics that do the 5K Starry Night, which just looks like a nightmare, by the way. Sure it's Eurographics that does that one. So I'm just starting to put the edge together now, folks, and I'll just take it from there. So I'm doing the top. And eh, no. So yeah, I put out a video while I was away. I had intended to have a video ready to put out, and it wasn't quite ready, but it was mostly ready. I just had some finishing touches to make, and then I was able to put it out. Um, so I think it was Friday. Was it Friday? No, it was Saturday. That was right. It was Saturday. I put my third and final, or fourth and final, I guess I'd better say, full collection video up. So if you haven't seen that, check it out. That is the video where I show all of my large piece counts. And that was a fun one to make. They've all been fun to make. But I was glad I was able to get that out while I was away. Because I don't like not being able to put out content, but obviously I couldn't live stream much, do any of this while I was away, but yeah, I hope that you enjoyed that. Those of you that have seen it. Um, so yeah, so there was no, just puzzling mini puzzles and one video that went out, but at least there was something. And now, obviously, I'm back to doing my live streams, and I actually recorded an intro yesterday to my next wildlife video. Haven't started doing the bags yet, but that's my next job. Open up the bags and get started. So I'm very excited because these are the last two bags in my wildlife puzzle. So I can't wait. I really can't. I'm just so excited to be. And in fact, I was recording the intro and I was getting excited as I was talking. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to finish this puzzle. So that is exciting stuff. And I do need to pick up my, sorry, there we go. The sky's coming together gradually, I think. I do need to pick up my Cloud Breeze puzzle again because I started that ages ago and then got caught up just planning the holiday and whatnot, and so it kind of ground to a bit of a halt, that one. Oh, that goes there. So yeah, so I will be finishing my Cloud Breeze puzzle soonish, and I will be starting work on the wildlife puzzle. So I'm just so excited, so excited. There's a lot to look forward to. A lot to look forward to, but I've had to ease myself in because I'm just still a bit out of it at the moment. Yeah, yeah, that's right. There. That I think goes down the side. Ugh, I can handle random piece cut, but that puzzle was ridiculous. One day I want to find a puzzle that's just four ins and four outs, except the edge, of course. Yeah. Do you think it exists? Or will exist? I found that one 5K Eurographics of Starry Sky. You found it? Yeah, it looks solid. I wonder what the piece cut's like in the 5Ks. It's a puzzle I'd never do. Oh yeah, no, me neither. Me neither. I think they've got more than one 5K, but if there's no, I'm put off by the notion of there being no variety in the piece shape, especially in a large piece count. But I don't know. I think somebody on the Discord said they'd done one of them, so I'll have to ask. I now have 8 A2 boards of different areas for the watering hole. My A1 board should come today, I hope, so I can move them. I've done a lot of sections. I'll update the Discord. Ooh, nice. Okay. Yeah, let us know. That I'd love to see that. Starry Night, that was the name. Starry Night. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't remember if it was Starry Night or Starry Sky. The puzzle that comes in a suitcase is not Eurographics. No, that's Graphica. Graphica. I think they did two in a suitcase, didn't they? Travel around art and another one to do with around the world. I forget what that one's called. This looks like a fairly standard cut, while the square, unlike the square duck puzzle. Yes, and no, I've not noticed any random shaped pieces. These are all normal pieces. They're a bit more of a normal size as well, I think. They might be slightly on the bigger side, but I think the 500 piece square ones are pieces are a touch bigger. But yeah, no, I've not noticed any Clark, any that aren't the standard shapes. So I saw a couple of, well, I saw one of these 750 piece puzzles in the US. The one that I don't have is one called the Great Gatsby, I think it is, that I don't have, and that was there. So maybe I'll pick up the other ones in the collection at some point as well when I've done the ones I've got, because they're just so lovely. All of them are just really nice. This is a bit haphazard coming together at the minute, but That's fine. I'm hoping it'll come together pretty obviously. There's a lot of green in this edge, so I'm just trying at this point to distinguish the non-greens. Some blues as well. Nice dark blues. That's that snake over on the left. That's up here. Ah, that's over on the left too. So you've got these like trees with pink trunks, but there's one on the right and there's one on the left. So that's the top right. That goes down at the bottom. That's top right, left. This one. Ah, that's down here too. Ah, I guess that. Okay, hang there. That goes over here. There's a little bit of the. I sort of separated that because it was attached to another piece, but it makes sense just to put it with the sky now. That goes there. Ah, yay. I'm hopeful that, I mean, there's quite a lot of sky pieces, but I'm hopeful that the tree in the background and things will help to get my bearings with it. There's some light greens, quite bright greens, which again I hope will make some of these green areas a bit more easy to put together. That's bottom left. There's a butterfly there. White flowers over here. There's a lot of different textures in these greens as well. So again, I'm hopeful that they won't be too bad to put together. Mm, no. You go there. Gosh, that goes up here. Underneath. There. There. That's down here too. They're down here. Gosh, the colours are so lovely in this. Really nice colours. Of course, I may not have pulled out all the edge pieces. I may have missed some, but I'm hoping not. What goes up here? What's that top corner? Where's that one? That's over here. There we go. That's it. And what's there? Colours are helping. There is actually quite a lot of variety in the colours, even though there's a lot of green. That attaches there. Starting to get an edge. Hi, Miranda. You were out, Jasmine. Hello. Glad you're here, though. Currently working on stems, stalks, and grass. Driving me despair, lol, but I won't be beaten. Good, that's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. I know that's the thing with large piece counts that have a continuous image. Just ginormous areas of one thing. I think the elephant looks really daunting in that puzzle, in the watering hole puzzle. Hello, Karen. Watching while I work. It's the best part of the day. Yay! Hi, Jessica. Don't forget the one edge piece among the pink pile. Yeah, I picked that out. Oh, wait. Oh, no, there is one there. Oh, well spotted. That was a miss sort. Well spotted. Assume that's the one you meant, Guston. There's that one. Ah, okay. Top edge. Done. One complete edge. That's good. There's a corner down there, and that's that corner down there. So, right, does that go that side? No, I think that might go that side. Ah, that attaches. Does that go there? That goes there. So, why? I mean, I know it's a square puzzle and it's 750 pieces, but for some reason I thought it would be wider than that. I guess I'm just not used to this shape and size of puzzle. It's quite new, really, isn't it, from Ravensburger? There. Does that go there? Where's this go? This side. There we go. That attaches there, and that attaches there. That's up here, above the yellow flower. Yellows might be a good one to pick out. These yellowy green, there's kind of a green tint to them. These might be good to pick out. They're kind of jumping out at me as I look at this pile. Uh, ah, not quite yet. There, you can see a little bit of the, I don't know if it's a jaguar or something. You can see a little bit of its paw down here. These bluey coloured ones go over here. I'm certain I've got some that I've not picked out. Oh wait, because there. So those the wrong way around, those yellow flowers. Does that go there? Yes, it does. And that one, and that one. There we go. Ha. Okay, that's coming together that side. Just push that up a bit. We can go that way a wee bit. I'm hoping there aren't more than two pieces missing here because I'm not going to be able to fit it in the camera shot otherwise. Okay, good. That's one. This one up here I may well have not sorted out. Right, goes there. There we go. I'm going to move these over here. They're off the camera now for a minute while I figure this out. That goes further down here. Well, it doesn't attach yet, but that does. Right. Is that it? Right, so I think 1, 2, 3 edges missing that I've obviously not pulled out. Well, there's one. So two. This bottom edge is complete and that top edge is complete. I have one not in there and one not in there. I assume it's just one I'm missing on each side. I hope so, because if it's many more than that, I'm not going to be able to fit it in the screen. Morning! How you doing, Ula? Late sleeper this morning. Oh, so was I. So was I. And I had to be up early yesterday to go and pick up the cat. Grace is back too. You'll be pleased to know. He was all fussy yesterday. He was, I mean, you know, they are like when they go to a cattery for a week and then they come back and they're sort of finding their bearings a bit with the place, like, oh yeah, I remember this place. And he was all being all fussy and cuddly. I miss my Grace cuddles. I must admit, I missed my Grace cuddles. These are just pieces that were together. I didn't sort these specifically, they were just together, so I pulled those out. I'll have a go at maybe doing this sky and see how I get on. There's a bit of the chink. Let's see, the fruit and the branches and everything, they're helping figure things out. You don't know. That might go somewhere around there. Okay. There's a very slight gradient in the sky. There's some clouds as well, but it's quite subtle. So I can't rely on that too much. It's a little bit of it's like a creeper that's hanging down. I've got some more here. Almost done with Santa border 1500. Santa? Are you doing a Christmas in July puzzle, Miranda? Coffee and a iced donut for me. Oh, that sounds good. Back onto food. And I wonder why people say I have good eyes for puzzling. Well, you do. I didn't spot that edge. Believe there might be an edge piece upside down at the bottom of the big pile as well. Like blue. Oh, there's one. Although it wasn't upside down. Do you mean like upside down that way with the card facing up? I can't see it at the moment, but that might have been the one you meant. There, that's that side complete. Thanks, Guston. I need an extra pair of eyes at this point. Been busy decorating daughter's bedroom, so not had time for puzzling. Ah, it's a shame. Still, your daughter will be grateful for that, I'd imagine. I need to do Freya's bedroom. Hers is like desperate for overhaul. First load of washing out on the line. Can sit down for a bit now. Yay! Hi, Richard. It's going good, thank you. How are you? No, I don't see any more. Right. Okay. Well, we'll find the other one. This one, we'll find it. Eventually, it'll turn up. Oh, did he do well at the cattery? Yeah. Do you know, every time he goes there, because I use the same one, I've used the same one for about the past 3 years or so. Every time he goes there, it doesn't matter who I speak to, if it's a different person or the same person, they always say, he's so laid back. He's such a chilled cat. Like, and he is. Apparently, he just sat in his wee tree log thing and just enjoyed rolling around, and that's what he does. So yeah, he was fine. And he was fine when he got back here. Just walked around a bit, meowed a bit, and I got some cuddles. He fell asleep next to me on the couch yesterday, and he just, I mean, he sort of moves about when he sleeps. He'll stretch out and then he'll curl up and then like humans, I guess. But um, I looked down at one point and he was like that. He got his tongue sticking out and his mouth open for some reason. I don't know why. And the way his head was on the cushion, one eye was slightly open, so he was like literally like that. He looks so funny. I took a picture of him and I put it up on the Discord in the pet channel. If you want to go and look at it, it was quite a frightening wee face. It was just like, yeah, I'm home. I'm just gonna slob out and don't care what I look like. But yeah, he did well. Thank you for asking, Winter. He did well. Still in bed here, lol. Lazy day for me. That sounds like a plan. I mean, honestly, I'm taking it easy the rest of the week because I mean, apart from puzzling, I've got the rest of the week off. So yeah, that's my plan to just keep it chill. Keep it chill. We've got the sun involved with this, which is around about here. I don't have all the sun pieces out though. Just a couple of the edge of it here. And there's one. It doesn't go there though. It goes there. And that goes there. So that attaches them anyway. I've not really done a very thorough sort here, have I? I'm finding pieces in the main pile as well. It's actually quite a nice number of pieces because it doesn't. I mean, even though this is layered up, I can still see quite a few pieces, so I can always just grab anything I'm missing. I've got a few sky pieces that I've not pulled out. But I've also got a few out here, so let's see if I can get any of these in. I've got looks like an apple or something on that bit. There. And we've got there's palm trees. Goes that way. So that goes roughly there somewhere. And then this definitely goes with this tree. I'm just not. It's there. We've got a bird, an orange bird flying over here. Got a few of him. I think that might go there. That might go there. That's. Oh no, wait, that's one of the pieces that was stuck together. Right, and you can see here These are the palm tree trunks. Right, it won't go like that, but they go next to each other. So I should, hopefully, be able to attach these fairly soon. There we go, there's that one. Oh, that goes that side. There. So getting a little bit together here. I'm just seeing some of the top of these steps coming down. There we are, there's another bit of palm tree. That looks like palm tree too, but I'm not certain I can attach that yet. Oh, yeah. Another one there. That's a bit of leaf. So that goes up here somewhere. Excuse me. It's almost, the sky's almost white over here. Like it's a really light pink in this corner. So that helps. Oh, 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 found that bit of bird there. That's not right. That is there. There we go. I can't attach them yet though. There. Huh. Well, that's closer to the top than I thought. Don't think I can attach that yet. Wait a minute. Oh, that attaches there. Huh. I didn't even notice that. The tip of that piece, there's like a green bit coming down, so I was expecting it to attach to a green bit, but it just literally stops at that branch. So that's quite cunning. Hello, Soul Empress. How are you? Been looking at. Oh, I missed it. It's gone off the screen. Sorry, I've missed some of the chat. Thought I could make it before the start, but my sister was with me and she had to go to other shops too, so it took a while longer. Oh, that's okay. At least you made it. You picked out the upside down I saw earlier. Okay. But now we found another by accident, I guess. Yeah, yeah, you drew my attention to it. My cat would hate a cattery, and I'd probably get snubbed when I returned, lol. Ah. So when you go away then, Richard, what do you do? Does your cat go to a friend or does somebody come round and look after it? My mum doesn't really want to leave her cats at the cattery, so she just usually leaves them with grandma, but she spoils them. Yeah, I mean, it's nice if you can get someone to watch them. Like if I'm away for just a short time, like a weekend or something, I do have a friend who can come round and just make sure that he's fed and everything. But if it's longer than that, if it's like a week or so, then I can't really leave him with somebody. So honestly, I feel like Grace can just manage most situations. He's so relaxed. Um, but also because he's an indoor cat here, I feel like at the cattery he gets a bit of a taste of the outdoors that he doesn't get here. So I kind of feel like it's a wee bit of a holiday for him too. That's great. Namine has done very well too, but she's been increasingly aggressive towards other cats there. I think we're at the point where we won't travel together and someone stay home. Yeah, that's a shame. But yeah, no, I think maybe they just get a bit protective when they kind of reach a certain age and they just, want to be left alone. Yes, but it might take me till Christmas. Oh, Christmas in July and for the rest of the year. My first puzzle thrift shopping. Found 5 puzzles. One is actually a puzzle I've been eyeing. Oh, nice. That's good. That's good when you find good ones in a thrift shop hunt. I've had a few good ones of those. Many not great, and then a few really good. Which one was it? Lol, they came home, Gustin, and are like, "Hey, we're allowed this now." If we can go on vacation and have it good, it's just fair that the cats get to be a little bit spoiled at grandma's. Yeah, I don't see why not. Exactly. Richard, an Educa 1K lighthouse at Rock Bay. Most puzzles in the shop were photographic, so it didn't feel like there was a lot for me. Ah, that sounds nice though, that lighthouse one. Pretty pink, yeah, it's lovely. It's really nice. Does that? Does it? Oh no, it doesn't. It look like the right shape too, but obviously not. Had my nephew over for a couple of nights and we had movie night with candy each night. Sounds good. That's what kids are supposed to do when visiting a parent sibling. Yeah? I normally get my auntie to come over as he loves her. All right, yeah. That's good. That's good that somebody can come and watch him. Oh yeah, there's normally a few photos in the ones around there around here too. There's a lot of you get a lot of corner piece puzzles and Gibsons in our charity shops, which is fine, but I'm not particularly drawn to the Gibsons images as a general rule. Although I do love the brand. Um, so yeah, it's a shame. And the corner piece ones, I've never been drawn to a corner piece image either. Wait, I've missed some. My grandma really likes cats, but she feels like she's too old to get a new cat, so she doesn't mind watching our cats at all. Yeah, it's like be a cat babysitter. I bought a Dino puzzle. Haven't tried those yet for a brand. Anyone here know it? I've heard of it, but I've never actually tried it. Pretty sure Sam has done one. Um, but Sam's not here. So yeah, hopefully somebody else here maybe has done one. I can't help, I'm afraid, Soul Empress, with that one. I think so. To be honest, I'm less flexible than 20 years ago. It's not strange they get so sometimes as they are too. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah. I love going to thrift stores. Great way to try new brands or images without spending a lot. Feels like a treasure hunt. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I agree with you. I agree with you. Oh, I've found some real gems in the past. She's 17 and in great health, but we're close anyways to where even if she did great, I would worry something happened. Yeah. We aren't huge travellers anyways. Well, I'm not really. I've only really started travelling recently, like in the last couple of years. I did I don't know if it's pronounced Dino or Dino. I'm calling it Dino. Paint cans puzzle a few years ago. It was okay, but not readily available in Canada. Not so amazing that it's worth importing. Right, okay. So kind of an average quality brand then. I like the corner piece images, but the quality is just not great. Well, they're a budget brand, aren't they? Over here. So I guess you maybe just get what you pay for. I don't know. I've never bought one new. Are they expensive to buy new? I don't think they are they? It's a good way to look at it. Yeah, you found Mordillo Welcome at the thrift store. That was a really lucky find. I know. Yeah, well, honestly, when I talk about, sometimes you find gems in the thrift store, that's usually the first thing that springs to mind. My lucky hay puzzle haul. It was brilliant. Now, right, does that go up there? No, it does not. Hmm. Yeah, I do. I do feel very fortunate to have found those. Right. I don't think so. They go up there somewhere, but I can't seem to attach them. Maybe I can find some of these solid colour pinks. What's that? Oh, that goes there. And that. Yay! So that can attach there. Right, we've got like a hill or a mountain in the background. So we've got some transition pieces here. Oh, that goes right behind that bird. Got some transition pieces here, but I might not have every piece sorted out. Uh, there. I mean, this is quite a big area to go for first, I guess, but I don't know. Just was drawn to it. Okay, that's over here. Right. So we've got some horizon pieces here that will come together at some point, but I've not got many of them yet. Now then. Where do you go? Yeah. Why am I not seeing that? Oh, just not seeing it. Let's go that way. Is it this snake? No, it's not. Oh, right, wait. It's this parrot. Right, okay. I thought that was sky. It's this parrot. Goes that way. Right. That's why it was confusing me. I thought it was sky and it wasn't. It's parrot. Mm. That's fine. Okay. I'm hoping next week I'll be a bit more organized and on the ball. Just feeling a bit sluggish today. But that's okay. No, there's no hurry. That's a bit of there. That's a bit of the sun. And there's some orange on the tip of that piece, but I'm not seeing it. Unless it's there, is it? Yes, it is. There it is. Yeah, there's like variance in color because you've got clouds going on with this, and the shapes of these pieces are some of them are a bit wonky. So hopefully it shouldn't take too much to figure out where these solid color ones go. I can use the shapes. Nope. Nope. Is that one? I'm missing some sun pieces too. That's kind of annoying. Tempted to go diving into the back into here and find some of the pieces I've not got out. Done a very, very vague sort here, haven't I? That's okay though. That's that one. At least some of it's coming together. Right, what are we saying? Looks to be checked. So Dino, as you said, is probably correct. Ah, okay. Well, that's good. That makes a change. I don't normally pronounce things correctly. We got a Fab 1000 from our second-hand store, brand new. It's silver and gold, and Tutankhamun's face, and I guess the tomb looks awesome and was sealed too. Ooh, that sounds nice. I've bought a 9K truffle, the Avengers comic one, for 25 euros in a shop this week. Oh, well done. What a price! That sounds good. I like the Avengers. Nice one, Ella. Yeah, absolutely. Hi, Philip. How are you? How you doing? I've heard that the truffle prime line is good. Yeah, so have I. I've heard that. I've not tried one yet, though. I'm def working on an easier one next, lol, before going back to a larger one. I think I'll do the 5,000 under the sea one next, as this, after this, as love that picture. Is that what you consider to be an easier one? Um, so when you say larger one, are you talking like 18K and 5,000's a bit smaller? I kind of want to do the mystery puzzle as well before I move. It's a nice gimmick. When do you move, Gustin? How long have you got till you move? The truffle prime are good puzzles. The big ones have very small pieces, though. Yeah, I've seen that in my 9K. They look tiny. Big time change. What, for me or somebody else? Somebody else got a big time change. My eyes are boggled today. Green stems, leaves, and thicker grass. It's now all blending into one. Lol. Task for sure. Yeah, it sounds it. Sounds like doing wildlife. No rush, just relax with the puzzle. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. That's what I'm going for, Winter. Just trying to just enjoy. Just enjoy. I'm pretty convinced I've got some missing though, in terms of sorting. Let's see if I can get these in. There's one there. That one. Ah, there we go. Got that one in. Ah, that one. Yay. That was doing my head in. Where are you? There it is. Yay! That's the sun. Complete. I really like the shape variety on Ravensburger puzzles. Yeah, me too. It really helps. That's lunch done. Time to work on some of those frames. Oh gosh, yeah, that's right. You've done all your portraits, haven't you, in your section too? I will finish that puzzle on Saturday. So help me. We'll finish. I can't believe I didn't get it finished before the holiday. I really wanted to finish it, but oh dear, I was so tired and I just couldn't see the nuances in the wall colours well enough, so it'll be finished Saturday. Come hell or high water. Yeah, a lot easier for me. I'm doing 18,000 currently and it's driving me mad, lol. Right, okay. Yeah, yeah. I move in the middle to late August. Right. Oh, you'll get your Star Wars one done. You'll be fine. My friend's left domestic abuse and she's got into puzzling after seeing me do mine. I said I'd sort her my smaller puzzles out. Well, she got into puzzling. Oh, good. I hope that's helped her. I really hope that's helped her. So when you say sorted them out, like have you given them to her? Or are you like helping her? Is she a beginner at puzzling, or has she done a bit before but just is now getting back into it? Oh, okay. I'm seeing some of these shapes. That's good. That is good. Mm, that one. There we go. Yeah, these clouds help. These the clouds in the sky are helping me with this. That one. No. That one. Yeah. No. Right. Be nice if I could get some of these attached. Hmm. Oh wait. There. That's that one. So this is coming together nicely. But I'm starting to run out of pink. I would like to get these attached. It's kind of a little frustrating. That is there. No, there. Yes. Right. So they're attached. That no. Does that go there? Ah, yay. Okay, that's good. So I think that goes there. That attaches there. Woohoo! And then we've got some of the horizon here. So that worked out nicely. There. Does that go there? Yes, it does. That goes there. Right, okay. That's pretty much all the sky pieces that I had sorted in. I've got some of these. There we go. So now this for some reason this is higher up than I was thinking it was, the horizon. Um there. And this one there. And that one there. There we go. That worked out nicely. So the question is, do I have a go at these or do I try and pick out some more sections first? Because there's quite a lot of these orange pieces. And I'm wondering about maybe going for something a bit smaller like perhaps these waterfall pieces. Because there's kind of I mean, there's a lot of blue, but there's kind of a texture to these waterfall pieces. They're sort of foamy, like bubbly. Or maybe yellow flowers. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna just sit myself in front of these pieces and see what jumps out. All right, and any other pieces that I recognize, I will put in. I think doing all four segments of an 18K back is a bad choice. So when I do Magical Bookshelf, I'll do some other puzzle after the first two bags. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know about bad choice. I suppose it depends on. situation, really, I guess. But I like to have a bit of a break between loads of sections like that. Might do a smaller puzzle between each section then. Yeah, yeah, I'd agree with that. I think that smaller in inverted commas. I think that's a good idea. Yeah, it's really helped her, Vicky. Oh, good, good. Yeah, puzzling helped me through a bad time as well. It really did, like genuinely did. Not just the puzzling, but like the community that's grown up around my channel. It's an amazing community. I will be once I get mine out the cupboard. She does 1,000 pieces. She's done before, but not in a while. I've got some smaller 500 piece ones I'll give her too. It's great. That's really great. She's who knocked that one plate piece behind her unit and couldn't retrieve it. But oh right, yeah, I remember you telling that story. What a shame. Lol, Gustin, my smaller is 3 to 5K. Yeah, I love that. Vicky is super fast at puzzling. Well, yeah, yeah, I suppose. Yeah, if I'm puzzling efficiently, I suppose. Yeah, I do go quite fast. Oh well, Vicky, you've already got so much done. Yeah, the sky's coming together nicely. Yes, dip for more pink. Yeah, I think I will. Just fill some gaps and I'll maybe pull out some yellows, something like that. We'll see. I'll punish myself with the 20 back to back next year with Disney anyway. Yeah, oh yeah, you're gonna do both the 40Ks, that's right. Punish myself. You're gonna love it. Come on. You're gonna love it. Puzzling is so relaxing, almost meditative. Definitely helps. Yeah, it really is. Just a quick stop in today. Gonna go and have a geocaching walk. Ooh, that's fun. Well, enjoy, Richard. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Oh, we will. Thanks for stopping by. I'm not going to be going much longer. I can't believe what time it is. 1:30 already. We're going 2 hours already. This fly is doing my head in. Sorry if you keep seeing a fly buzzing. Stupid thing. It's on the puzzle now. Go away. Um, where was I? Started my Lego after leaving my ex, then went on to the larger puzzles. Yeah, yeah. You see, once you do start doing larger puzzles, it's hard to like. That's it. They're addictive. For the interested, I've put photos of my thrift haul in the Discord. Oh yay! Oh, I'll check that out. I'll check that out, Soul Empress, when I'm done. Bye, Richard. Oh, but right, bye, Richard. I thought you were telling him to buy something. See you later, Richard. Yeah, have a good walk. Been sick in bed a few weeks. Really enjoyed. I can puzzle on boards in bed, and I'm changing from different sections, but do enjoy the change when I'm bored of the one area. Yeah, that is a good thing about big puzzles. You can dip in and out of different sections. Sorry to hear you've been ill, though. Do people and Vicky have an all-time favorite puzzle you've done? Um, will let you know as soon as I've read these last few. That's good. You can do that. Don't forget to hit the like button. Oh, thank you, Sonia. Thank you, by the way, to everybody who reminds people to hit the like button because it's something I always forget to ask people to do. I'll have a look, and yes, it's so good. I knocked one off the bed last week, was gutted lol, but it's redone now. Oh yes, I remember. I remember you saying that. So favorite puzzle. For a long time, it was it was the Disney Orchestra for a long time, and now, oh gosh, I've done so many good ones. It's really hard to say, but the Magical Dragon Forest was such a great puzzle and so beautiful. That's up there for me now as well. Disney Orchestra and Magical Dragon Forest. They're both up there. Playing cards. is a whole different kind of category, I feel, because um I loved it and it was a real challenge. Um but I really enjoyed building it and it looks so awesome. So that's up there as well. But I mean that had a few issues for me quality wise. It's very loose fitting, but I still loved it. So that's up there. Um but yeah, I'd say probably Magical Dragon Forest for me at the moment. That could change. I mean, wildlife. I love that puzzle. I have such a fondness for that puzzle now. I've spent a lot of time with it. Right, there's another bit of the face. I've got an eye there. There. And this one belongs up here. I've started pulling out some waterfall, and some of these white flowers are jumping out at me. So, because there aren't that many, there's one or two here and one or two here. So, pulling out a few white flowers. I might not get them all in, and if I don't, that's fine. No, no. Hmm. There's like two waterfalls, two main ones anyway. So I'm hopeful I can get some of them together. And oh, we are. Hopefully fill a few gaps in the skyline. Ah, no, 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 no. Where do you go? Ah, you go up there. So I'm a bit more, I can see what this is now. I wasn't entirely sure what I was looking at with these pieces, but I'm getting more of the horizon in. So we're filling in some gaps. It's going good. That one, slightly frustrating. Need to find that one. Where's that bird? The rest of that bird? Some more white flowers. Ah, another one. Well, the sky's coming along nicely. Well, in fact, it's more or less done. Just a few more white flowers here that I'm pulling out. Bit more waterfall. Um, all right. Okay, so they go that way. Ah, there. Yay. Okay. Some of these belong over here, though. I'm trying to attach some here, but they don't all attach here. No, does that go here? No, it does not. Yay. Okay. Getting a few bits together here. I'm just not certain which ones go with this white flowers and which ones go with the one over here. I think that might go over here. As long as I can get a little bit of... If they were all just loose and I couldn't get any together, then I would have just put them in a pile in a box. But if I can get a little bit of a chunk together, then they can stay on the board. That goes in there. Oh, that goes in there. Nope, there. And there. Yay! Okay, so this is good. Don't know where that one goes. I may not end up getting any of this, the waterfalls together. We'll see. But I can always keep them separate in the box. I don't have to just kind of mix it back in. I think that's steps rather than sky. Where is that? Ah, there it is. Yay! I'm glad I at least found that one. More white flowers. More waterfall. Might be able to get a few bits of waterfall in if I can. I'll certainly try. There we go. Still not found that edge. Slightly annoying. A little bit of the lady's face. My now ex bought me a few with like fairies on that I didn't enjoy. Haven't done the second one as didn't like the first one. Lol. Oh, I've missed some of the chat here. Paradise Sunset is a David Penfound image. He's done so many of the really big puzzle images for Ravensburger. Yeah, I've discovered this. Just from recently having acquired a few 18Ks, I've noticed a lot of them are by him. Always good to find one you enjoyed first. I think good memories with it. Yeah, that's the one, definitely. Think I did that in the 3K and loved it. Which one? Penfound also made Kingdom Underwater and Astrology. Those are kind of notable. Kingdom Underwater and Astrology. Oh, quite fun, aren't they? I know he did Paradise Sunset, and I know he did Tropical Impressions. I had an eye, I had an eyepiece to find last week. It took me looking through every box to find it. Eventually, felt so accomplished when that area was completed. Lol, an eyepiece. What, from one of the animals? Didn't know he made Kingdom Underwater. No, I don't think I did either. Well, I probably did, but I'd forgotten. Who did Tropical Impressions? Yeah, I know that was Penfound. Thought he might. Kind of similar style. You're our puzzle lexicon. Encyclopedia. That's right. We've got a few of those. Haha, for sure, yes. God, Gustin, you might know more about puzzles than Google does. Paradise Sunset one. Oh, yeah. You did that in 3K. I didn't know it existed in 3K. Penfound has also done a lot of work for Disney, so there's a chance he's made some Disney puzzles that are just labeled as Image by Disney. Oh, I didn't know that either. Ah, there we go. Oh, yay. There. Okay, so I'm pleased with these flowers. I don't know what that is. It's a bit of waterfall. I'm finding a few of this bird, but I don't want to start pulling out anything new at this point. I think I'll attempt to do some of these waterfall pieces and maybe leave it at that for this week. Oh, found some more white flowers. Oh, okay. Right, so around here somewhere is the lady's hand, and there's a little bit of flower attached. Can't attach it yet though. Not to worry. Right, so there's that waterfall goes down. So, right, so the orange waterfall is kind of obvious because you can see the orange on either side. So that's handy. The thing is, I'm not sure which way around. Oh, it goes that way. So I've got it upside down. Because, no. Right, so that's good. And oh, right. So it goes somewhere down there. I don't know if I can attach those two. Can I attach it? That's like the spray at the bottom. Oh, right. Okay, so that's actually right. So that goes there. Right. Got it. Got it, got it, got it. That I'm pretty sure goes down here. That one, not sure. Uh, hmm. Ah, wait, there. That's the back of that bird. Does that go there? Yes, it does. And that goes there. Right. So this goes roughly around here. That floats there. This goes up here because there's purple in it. Same with that one. And this one, oh, that's a bent prong. It goes along there somewhere. I just can't quite get these attached. There. There we go. Woohoo! Right. Oh, okay, that might go. There we go. It goes there. So there's like pieces, there's waterfall where it's like purple on one side where because it's against the mountain, but there's that's going on here and here. So that's why I was getting a little bit confused. And this I can't attach yet because I don't have that piece. I think that goes around there somewhere. Oh, oh, found the edge. Woo! Yes! It goes there. I think that might go over here somewhere. Be good if I could get that attached, but I don't know if I'll be able to. There's just a few too many pieces to hunt through here. This is quite a nice sized puzzle to do. I don't feel overwhelmed by this pile of pieces. Not that I often feel overwhelmed by 1,000-piece puzzles, but sometimes it just takes a while to get it down to a manageable sized pile that you can sort of see at a glance, you can see everything. Whereas this, you get to that point quicker with this because there's just less pieces. Goes there. Right. Okay. I think I'm approaching a good point at which to stop for the day. Um, I can't find that bit just through a brief flick through, and I don't want to just hunt through every piece kind of laboriously. So I'm gonna. Oh, it looks like sky, but might not be. Might be this bird. There it is. There's a little bit of white flower there. There we go. So I'm gonna leave it there for now. Oh wait. Hmm. Just found. Oh. I found bits I'm looking for in these orange pieces. Hang on. Okay. I'm just gonna go with this. 2 seconds. Might as well. Might as well. Oh dear. I wasn't expecting this. Um, now then. Yes, there. All right. Wait, maybe I can attach those in a different way. There. No. Ah! Maybe not. There's just like tiny bits of blue on the prongs of these pieces that I'm managing to figure out. Uh, is that no? No, I've tried that. There we go. I've just attached it in a different way. That's good though. That was good. That was unexpected. A little flurry at the end there. Um, but that was good. And that goes there. So I think this is roughly sits like that. There, like that. Not bad going, I think. Not bad going for one session. Considering I've done it from kind of scratch, I've not pre-sorted or anything. Um, so I've got oh dear, still finding bits. I've got the sky pretty much done, and I've got some of the waterfalls and these white flowers. There's a little bit of that girl's face coming together there. And these were bits that I sorted thinking they were sky, but they weren't. They were this cockatoo here. Um, and then these are the steps, which I haven't really tackled yet. I can probably start to put a few of those bits together next time. Um, I mean, they're already starting to jump out at me a wee bit. So that isn't bad, I think, for 1 week. What do you reckon? It's a bit of a mess over here. All the pieces laid out, but what do you think? The 18K drive you mad with only 2 edges per section, lol. Yeah, with big puzzles, you kind of get used to just not having full edges, don't you? Looks a bit like they just opened all 4 bags and then decided they got bored and shoved it all into smaller IKEA bags. Oh, right. It's not even listed as Ravensburger, so you have to search 18,000 to find it, and it's opened and never fully finished. Which puzzle's this? Have you found one on eBay? Oh, well, that's wild. Not for me. Too fond of cities. Not too fond of cities. But I hope it goes to a nice home. You going to buy it or do you have it? I'm looking for a copy of the puzzle and 1000 KR as a steal for it if it turns out to be good. Oh, which one is this? Tell me, tell me. Hope you get it then. Seems incredibly cheap, like someone don't know what they have. There was that so there was uh what's it called? Lahaina Visions came up, sealed. Um very recently I got a whole bunch I still have alerts set up for it on eBay and it's something like €425 on eBay for a sealed Lahaina Visions, just in case anybody's interested. And I put a watch on it. I mean, I've got it, but I tend to watch things like that because I know how rare they are for a good price. And I like to let people know because, I know there are other people looking for it. And you know how when you put a watch on things, you'll get like offers? And a couple of days later, after I put a watch on it, I got an offer for something like €382. So it took like 40 odd euro off it. So that And I know it's still a lot if if you're not expecting to have to spend that, but that's a good price for that puzzle. I posted it in the Discord server. If anybody's interested. Um, well, great. I started watching late, was puzzling and eating my lunch, then work got crazy, and I just got back now, and I'm gonna have to watch again later. Oh, I'm sorry, Ohana. Yeah, it's been good today. It's been a good wee session. I wasn't sure how much I was gonna get done, how kind of good at puzzling I was gonna be, feeling how tired I am, but yeah, it's been a good wee session. Fingers crossed. Looks like even the box doesn't have much wear. I asked my friend from Norway if they can ask the seller for more details, especially for an almost 20-year-old puzzle. Which puzzle is this? Somebody tell me. Can I have to come to terms with 2006 being almost 20 years ago? Oh, please don't. I had this conversation with Matt. Like, you just, like, at our age, we sort of think in anywhere in the 2000s is like not that long ago. But then you realize that like 2005 was 20 years ago. And it's like, oh, yeah, now I feel old. That's about 660 DKK. So yeah, that's a good price. I think that's great progress. Yeah, it's gone well. It's gone well. Haha, me too, Guston. Very productive and a lot of storytelling as well. Good. Well, I hope you enjoyed the storytelling. Such great progress, Vicky. Thank you, Anna. Not on eBay, on Finn, which is a Norwegian site where people sell stuff. Oh, Skylines of the World. That was on eBay recently, but I can't remember how much it was for. So you found it for a really good price then? Might be worthwhile going for it. It's so close to €100, by the way. It's close enough to 100. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've got no concept of what's a good price in those currencies. I want the life puzzle still. Actually, like €84. Oh, that's great then, isn't it? There was one in Canada too, Lahaina Vision. Oh, was there? Yeah, so it's as far as I know, it's still there, and it was €425. But if you watch it, they might send you an offer, and they took like €42 off it. I mean, there's no point me getting it, but that's a good price for that puzzle, and it's sealed, and it looks to be quite good. I mean, like better than that daft one I bought last time that I had to throw away. I'll have a look, Vicky. Yeah, yeah, definitely give it a look because it's good. It's a rare one. I enjoyed today's stream, Vicky. Here, thank you. Oh, good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. It's like the Nintendo Wii was a recent console, right? It can't be almost 20 years old. Oh my lord. No, no, it can't be. Ah, I have the first Wii, lol, and it works. Haha. Yeah, I had a Wii until very recently. So imagine an 18K piece puzzle that's in decent condition and kind of uncommon for €84. Sounds like a no-brainer to me, Gustin. Great price for that for sure. Yeah, it does. You're only going to get encouragement from us here, aren't you, really? So I hope you're not looking for us to persuade you to change your mind. It's just not going to happen. I am still putting pieces in on this puzzle. Can't seem to stop. All right, bread better. I better draw it to a close because I'm getting quite hungry now. I want to go eat something. So I will leave it here for now. I really hope you've enjoyed this. I've been really enjoying this puzzle. It's beautiful, lovely image quality, nice shaped pieces, like all different wonkiness factors, but all the standard shapes. No random shapes like in the Dulks, like in the 500 piece square ones. Um, but still, that's absolutely fine. I think this puzzle is beautiful and I've really enjoyed it so far. So I hope that you're looking forward to next week when I will continue with it. And keep going, Vicky lol. This puzzle must be what Sam calls Moorish. Yeah, yeah, definitely is. I'm just still like, oh yeah, that goes there. So yeah, I'll just keep going at it how I have been, and um pulling out piles that are jumping out at me. I've lost the ability to speak now. And doing it that way, I think it's been quite a nice leisurely way to do it. I'll keep these separate because I've not put many of these in yet, but I won't just chuck them back in with the pile. I'll keep them separate in the box. So yeah, and we will leave it there. So I'm not sure about videos this week, how I'm gonna get on. Got my Cloudberries puzzle to do, but I'm still very tired, so how much puzzling I'll actually get done this week is anyone's guess. But I will get on with my Cloudberries puzzle, and I'll be back on Saturday for the live stream on the Disney Museum, which I do intend to finish. Come hell or high water, I will get that finished. So yeah, if I don't get any more videos out, there will definitely be another live, and hopefully I can get some videos out next week as well, once I'm back into things a bit more. But it's great to be back. It's good to see you all again and chat again. Thank you so much, everyone, for your super thanks today. We had a little bit of a little bit of a leaderboard frenzy going on there for a little bit. But I do appreciate the support, so thank you so much. And yeah, if I don't see you before, I will see you on Saturday for the Disney Museum puzzle. Please leave a like if you enjoyed. And check out my description. There is a link for the Discord server in there, an invite link. If you're not in the Discord server yet, go and check it out. It's a brilliant place to be. And I'm going to try and catch up a bit in the Discord because I've hardly been on it while I've been away. And I'll go and have a look to see what everybody's doing. So yeah, so check out my description and check out my merch stores. I've got some great merch in there. I need to maybe come up with a couple of new designs perhaps and refresh that a bit. But there's some really cool designs in there, so have a wee look at those. And yeah, I will leave it at that. Thank you so much, everyone. Happy puzzling. Have a great day, or rest of your day, or evening, or whatever time of day it is for you. And I'll see you next time. Tatty bye.